Yes, I was in this tournament and was knocked out by that exact situation.
Ouch.
But that's that. This is now.
This
Also,
is now.
Yes, this is indeed now. It's not the future and it's not the past.
Speaking of now, we are underway. Okay, so
Best start screen ever.
yes, that is a great start screen because it's hey, we got to take any to start. We got to take any immediately, and everybody grabs a candle. So we have a candle. Is the candle the item to get in the 9? Maybe it is. We don't know.
There's some bombs. That's nice.
Indeed. So the items that can't be, because I asked Fred this earlier, it can't be consumables. Hey, there's those arrows. Hey, we've got level 9 already.
Once he does not have the bow.
It's the bow. Our bow is our key item.
We're setting up another bow locked seed.
Yeah. So as I was just about to say, the one item can't be any consumable. It can't be either boomerang, and it can't be either of the rings. But as it turns out, that whole explanation doesn't matter since we got it.
Oh, well, hold on a second, as Dark Falls is in the pink level.
I'm gonna go with magenta.
Look, we don't have level numbers, so we just gotta go by color.
That's what I'm saying. That's kind of a magenta, I think. No. Maybe. You know, I don't know. Never mind. We're going with what you said.
I'm gonna call it mauve. How about that?
Okay. You know what? I'm good with that.
So, oh, by the way, you thought you could get a hint from an old man. You will get a hint from an old man, and he's probably gonna lie to you.
Yeah. So deceptive hints are on. So that means that the hint you're given might be a thing, and it might not be a thing. So,
or it might be half of a thing.
Exactly.
Specifically in the case of the white.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if you're given a hint inside of a dungeon and it is to another dungeon's location, you at least know what dungeon you're in. What's the health of the monsters like?
Plus minus 2.
Yep.
And I believe bosses are also the same. So
Yes, they are.
The moblins being killable with a candle is a great bit of luck for them.
Okay, good.
No,
yeah,
we
there's
are not.
A candle shop.
Yeah, but why do they need that?
I don't. I'm just saying, hey, there's a candle shop.
Also, folks, we are not running on the beta, so there will not be hearts everywhere. There will just be hearts on all the floors.
Right. So, let's see here. We're,
Chad is near about describing my situation that I like. I want that situation for these runners. They want a power bracelet blocked bow and white sword with power bracelet and a push block dig dogger room. Recorder being blocked. I'm going to say a ladder block on top of all of that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's have a 2-hour Holy Grail scene. Wait, that might go badly for us.
Yes, that might actually go very bad. We might go insane by the end of that.
Yeah.
Keeping in mind that Ganon is a 50-50, so we might have to fight Ganon, we might not. Our most item looked like the recorder.
It was indeed. They can whistle to all of the levels they don't know, but there's a sword.
Well, actually, that could help at least sort of figure out what number you're in. I guess. Not really.
I mean, by the time you get the recorder to whistle to the dungeon, you've already gotten the Triforce. So it's kind of a moot point on that front. Oh, hi, Rockmos. Ew. Did you see what I just saw?
Yeah, I did. That was very strange.
Not that, the other thing.
Oh, I guess I didn't. What did you see?
We have a large secret.
Oh.
78.
That's not good.
The bow's going to be in the shop.
I don't think it can. I mean, we have a small secret of 11. So that's not bad.
Gaining 1 on the small secret does not equal losing 30 on the large. I'm sorry, 20.
Well, no, but, you know, positive thinking. Hey, found another dungeon. It's the somewhat mustard yellow dungeon.
Ooh, somebody said mustard. I like mustard.
I'm a food guy, so it's the first thing that came to mind.
I like the way you think. Oh, hey, there's a shiny in this dungeon.
Oh, shiny! I missed it. What was the shiny?
There's a compass.
Oh, okay.
It
Yeah.
leads you to the shiny.
I just realized we found the wood sword already. I didn't even notice it.
It was somewhere over in the middle of somewhere. I think it was up on... Oh, it's up on the grave.
Yeah, our tracker's actually keeping very good track of these things. Hey, we found a power bracelet, though.
Yay! No runner's gonna say no to that when they need the bow.
No, not at all.
And even if you have the bow, you'd probably still get it anyway, because there's a chance of Ganon required high Stavros.
Right. So Darkfall's picking up his sword. He'll be happy to have a bit of a beat stick here. Captain Green, having found one item already, is going to keep going through this mustard dungeon. My guess is he's just going to beeline for that Triforce so he can figure out exactly which dungeon he's in.
Absolutely. Well, there's the heart. So he's fully done with whatever dungeon this is.
Unless it's like level 1. Yeah, well, there's a Triforce just hanging out on the floor.
That is a drop room from level 1.
Now let's see here. Triforce to check. That's 1, isn't it?
That is level 1. He's gonna go back. Not a bad play.
That means there is an item on the floor here someplace.
Yes. So at this point, if you find your bow, you're just gonna go into 9. Even if you find out Ganon's required, you're still gonna get the information of, oh, he's required, and also Zelda's here.
Right.
8 blue wizards block the silvers.
We've got the book on the ocean, according to our tracker, Melee Wizard.
Rip book.
I was waiting for the book to be required, but apparently not.
Oh, that's interesting. Big Dogger block in a potential item room.
Indeed, but we've got the recorder was one of the free items from Armos, so let's see here. That's not it. He has no key, so he's got to get out.
He does. That's a little unfortunate. We get a map on Darkfall's side.
That is ugly.
I'm guessing that's about a 4 or 5.
Right.
So that's one thing you can kind of do with the shuffled shapes, is you can kind of get a sense of, okay, well, if the dungeon's roughly this big, there's a pretty good chance it's one of this number.
Gotcha. Yeah. So, all the runners having their swords now, we've got Captain Green that has 5 heart containers. So if he finds the white sword item, he has a good chance of picking it up. And who knows, that white sword item could in fact be the bow itself.
White sword item is a boomerang. I'm calling it right now. And it's raft blocked.
Gosh, that would be terrible if the bow was raft blocked, wouldn't it? Ah, there's the ladder.
Wow, alright. Well, that kills that idea. But it could be very important. 1, that's far and away from anything else.
Yeah.
And 2, that may well be required to get to Zelda, to the bow, you name it, it could be there.
Yeah, the ladder tends to be one of those things feel like you almost always want to grab. I know it's not technically always required, but it feels like it is so often.
That is the white sword item that is at the top of the ladder, and then the magical sword is, conveniently enough, located at level 9.
Right.
Now, it is very possible, although rare, to have a ladderless seed.
I have seen them before. As you said, it is possible, especially with the ability for Zelda to not be blocked by Ganon. Zelda could literally be 3 rooms off of the start screen in level 9.
She'll be in a Chevy room.
Yeah. Or that.
Yeah, there's also that factor. I'm impressed Link does not get stabbed with his own sword when you do the screen wrap.
That was actually kind of funny. Yeah, let's see here. We got two of our racers in the same dungeon. They are, that is, I guess what we went with Mauve, I think.
Yes. But we're about to see what the item in this dungeon is. It's
The red ring.
ooh, that's a good find.
Absolutely. That's going to quadruple your defense.
And as asked in chat, the required item for level 9 is the bow. It was found pretty much instantaneously.
Yeah, level 9 is not that far away from the start screen. And it was candle block, but we found the candle on the second screen of the game, so...
This is important. Notice that Captain Green is fighting a Gleeok in what we now know is the Triforce room because Dark Falls picked up that compass. Dark Falls will be able to kill this Gleeok more easily because he has the red ring. He can just kind of face tank it.
Right. Captain Green actually gonna bypass that Triforce for the time being.
You know, I can't blame him. He knows the boss isn't going to respawn. He hasn't found the item yet, and he's probably hoping to get some keys anyway.
Yeah.
I need to check something real quick.
Nothing worse going into level 9 early only to have, like, 0 keys.
Folks, something to keep in mind, we do not have second quest rooms on.
Correct.
You know, I liked this choice from Dark Falls to go ahead and pick this Triforce up and confirm he's not in level 8.
You're right, because that would mean there's a second item in there. And that was level, is that 3?
That is 4.
4, okay.
Yes,
I still
3
don't
is
have
in
my
the other corner.
Okay, that's right. I still don't have my Triforce pieces.
So knowing that it's level 4, he's just going to leave it alone for now and never come back.
Yeah.
So the question is,
So
which runner... go ahead.
I was going to say, does Captain Green go back in now that he's figured out that it's 4 and he doesn't have the item out of it? Or...
He can't.
Oh, yeah, he's going back
He
in.
might try to, but I know he's key blocked from the item.
Oh.
Now, the real question is going to be, who's going to be able to dig the back half of 1 first and get the second item in there?
That's a good point. Because, it looks like Dark Falls has a key, so I don't know how far he got into this place. Okay, so not at all, so... Gotcha.
Yeah, I think this is his first trip into 1. He might be able to get past the Dig Dogger.
So, interestingly enough, our runners have only really been going through 1 in what we now know is 4. And that's it. But when you're only looking for the bow, I can't blame anybody for doing that.
And to be fair, it's not unreasonable to just go into the dungeons where you know where they're at first, and then try to look for dungeons afterwards. Was it Garion who went to Death Mountain early? Because whoever went down to Death Mountain early, I believe they're the only person who knows that it's going to be ladder as a white sword item.
Gosh, I think it was him. So, yeah, I think with just 4 hearts, there's no reason to run all the way up there just to see if you can pick it up, because it just feels like that's a long time to go for a 33% chance that, hey, I can grab that ladder.
Yeah, I think what he'll want to do is he'll want to get up to 6 hearts and he'll want to route it when he does the rest of Death Mountain.
More than likely. Because right now, he hasn't been ladder blocked really from anything specific, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, it's like maybe a room or two in level 4, but those rooms don't contain anything of value. Now, we don't know about 9, and we don't know about any of the other levels.
Right. And Captain Green getting his red ring on. He's not going to be green anymore, so the name's kind of a lie now.
Well, he still has the green border, so...
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Absolutely right.
We'll allow it.
Yes, we will. So, Garyon going through his level 4. And Darkfall's in level 1. So, all these runners, again, the runners have basically been in the same areas here. Captain Green going into level 1. Is this his first time in 1 now?
No. He's been into 1 before. He was key blocked in the Dig Dogger room.
That's right. So he's going to come in here and see if he can't find the other items inside here. Darkfalls, on the other hand, is out of keys, but I don't know.
He did find a way forward.
Yeah, he did. I don't know if he can't progress any further or what's up.
He found the bow. It was a floor item in 1.
Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, I didn't even see it.
I just saw it on his subscreen, and we're gonna see it on Captain Green. There it is.
Oh, that's why you couldn't see it. It blended in with everything.
That's like when the bow's on the coast, man.
Well then, we've got the bow. We're at level 9.
Here we go.
Oh no. We got two Darkfall and Captain Green in level 9 practically at the same time.
And
running
Lamolus.
into a Lamolus. Immediately, both of them go running, and they can't even do the trick where they run out the door because, as it turns out, the door is shut.
I'm surprised both of them are fighting the Lamolus and not just up at A.
I know. Well, I guess maybe because staircase room thought. I don't know.
Can't be a staircase because of the shutter door.
Right, because the shutter door. I knew that too. I play this game. I promise.
Maybe they were hoping for a compass. Okay.
You know, I mean.
Oh wait. Oh, that's a big hint. Maybe.
Southwest is called. Well, but it could be deceptive, I think.
Exactly, and I have seen deceptive hints for Ganon and Zelda in 9.
Okay, so that could actually be a complete lie.
Oh.
So are you? Oh wow, are we they're key blocked in 9? Are you kidding me?
Now they gotta go. Now they gotta go find keys or find a key shop.
You know, that might be the thing they were hoping was going to spawn from this Lamolus room. Darkfall's using the block clip trick to protect it. Well, I guess he didn't. That didn't work so well there, but
this could actually be an advantage for Garion right now because he's got 255 rupees. He could buy 2 keys.
Yeah,
guaranteed.
That's true. Captain Green actually goes ahead and buys a key, and he's just going to go right back in the 9. Darkfalls does have enough money to grab 1 key as well if he decides to leave and do that.
But he is out of bombs.
Is out of bombs.
It's just, I imagine Garion's gonna go back to 1 before he goes anywhere else. He might go get the ladder, but that would be about it. And another key door.
Well, at least we have a staircase.
Or there's, I mean, the stair could have the magic key in it.
Good. Could very well have that magic key.
Oh, he's Canana keying it.
Wow, nicely done.
He needs to go back to that door, though, to permanently unlock the door.
I hear Ganon roar. That's a Ganon roar.
Man. And Ganon is required!
Oh my gosh.
And you have to go outside of 9 to get the silvers. Maybe!
Maybe. That door did not open. That is a Ganon required seed. Okay, so
that is massive knowledge for Captain Green.
Absolutely. Darkfall's just got the knowledge of the white sword item being the ladder. He doesn't know where it is, except that it's on. Well, he just got to hit it where it, quote unquote. Well, actually, he doesn't know that because deceptive hints. We know that's a correct hint. He doesn't.
Well, he also doesn't know that it's ladder. Both of those parts can be false.
Oh, separately. Really? Okay, I actually did not realize that part. So, yeah, that's true.
Darkfalls is in a dungeon we have not seen yet. It's the bubble pop pink one. Garion is about to get his bow if he goes to the left here.
Well, that or, good old Pepto-Bismol.
So here we go, folks. The great hunt for the silvers.
Captain,
here's the thing.
Of a letter.
Darkfalls doesn't know that yet.
No, he doesn't.
He did not go buy a key. He's hunting for keys.
Yes, he is.
Man, we got all the information of 9 pretty quick, though.
Yeah, and little does Dark Falls know that he actually needs 2 keys to get in there unless he can command a key as well. Would you explain the command a key just because I have no real idea how it works?
I can attempt to.
Please.
So, doors in this game don't react properly. Shutter doors and bombable walls, if you open a door, I'm pretty sure what it does is it just says, okay, all the doors in the room are open for as long as it's taking to open the shutter or the bomb wall. So if you walk through a locked door with 0 keys while a shutter door is opening, you will be allowed to pass on through. However, there is a caveat. If you go through one of these doors with a key, you will not be able to pass through the door. You will use your key instead.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting. So if you have 0 keys, go ahead and try to walk through a door at that exact moment. If you have any keys, give it a second.
If you have any keys, just go through the door. You won't save the key by doing that.
Fair enough, right. So...
Garian's going back to 1. This is good.
Yeah, he got his Triforce. He knows it's 1.
I did not see where the Bubble Pop Pink Dungeon is, but our tracker is saying it's on the corner of Candle Row.
Yeah, it's the corner of Candle Row.
Now, my question is, will Garian see the bow and decide to dig for a little bit more key knowledge?
I don't know. Darkfall's left. I'm not sure if he found the item and left, or if he just ran out of
He's out of bombs.
Oh, he's out of keys and bombs. Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah, he's got no way to do that.
Fair enough.
Captain Green is at 7 bombs. He will be able to explore a little deeper if there's a bomb wall.
And he leaves, and he resets. Did he pick up the bow? I didn't see. He
Yes.
must have picked up the bow. Okay, so
Garian's
he's going to go into 9.
to get the bad news.
Well, unfortunately for him, he's got 0 keys at the moment, so he's not
But he
going to
has
get
lots
the
of money.
bad news yet.
Well, he does have lots of money, so he could go buy more keys if he really wanted to. What
Yeah,
is
he
this
does.
dungeon? Where are the bomb walls?
I don't know.
This is very odd.
Oh, well, we've got it. Okay, there we go. We've actually got another bomb wall at the start screen.
Folks, if you can hear my fan in the background, my apologies. It is hot everywhere in the country right now, and I don't particularly feel like sweating like crazy while doing this. Unfortunate.
Alrighty, so... Garion finding out that he... Oh, there's the compass there. Wow, that looks like a really long level.
That's actually over by start.
It is over by the start screen, actually, now that you say that.
This feels like it's going to be one of 6 through 8.
Right.
Ooh, getting the unfortunate Troll Dongo there.
There you got him.
Yep.
There we go. Good job. Okay, well, there you go.
Let's see if Garion decides to buy keys and come back or not. This is not guaranteed level 8. That's an item hint.
It is an item hint, yeah.
And it's a false item hint, too.
Yes, it is.
Not that the runners care, because they've already gotten the items out of 1.
Well, yes, absolutely. At least Captain Green. That's the second staircase in here.
This has definitely got to be one of 6 through 8.
Yeah, because there's a... Oh my
Ooh.
gosh.
I'm going to call that 7, because if you look at the negative space, that negative space looks like it could be an 8.
That's a good point.
I would not call that 6.
It's definitely not 6. I doubt it's 8. I say definitely not 6. I guess it could be 6.
Garion has bought 2 keys.
Oh, Captain Green gets caught by the Wallmaster.
Now, here's the question. Garion will spend both of his keys. Will he dig a little deeper on a gamble that the hint in 9 is wrong? And that the silvers actually are in 9? Because nobody took the stair.
It's true. Question is, does he take this stair? No, he does not.
Not yet.
I swear I heard Ganon here, so Ganon is not that far away from Zelda. Oh, he's actually going to go
No.
back in.
I think he's gonna take it. I don't think he wants to spend his key, which I don't blame him on.
I agree, but that's unfortunate.
Maybe, maybe not. If he can get more keys out of it, he might go back there.
That's a good point, though. There's a lot of rooms in level 9, which means a lot of potential for keys.
Combine that with the fact that there may be an alternate path to Zelda.
I just missed which Captain Green got the Triforce out of the pink dungeon. I missed which Triforce it was.
I did
7.
as well. I was
7.
7?
7.
Okay.
A tracker got it. Melee Wizard, you're amazing.
But we don't have an item yet.
We have not found the item yet, no.
Wizards in 9 makes Red Ring an absolute joy to have.
Yeah. I hate
Variants.
Wiz Robes in general, let alone in 9. Oh gosh.
Hi, Patra.
I hate Patras. Patra and I go way back. So, Gary ends just finding out that the area he's in is very much so heavily combat blocked.
What, were you guys roommates in college?
Patra? Yes, absolutely. He was awful. You know how terrible it is to live with a whole bunch of eyes?
You have no privacy, man.
Exactly! He's always watching! Okay, so Garyon has decided to leave the area he was in, and he's probably gonna go ahead and use his keys here, I would think.
Yeah, I don't see a reason for him to not at this point. He's got 2. He may be comfortable saying, yep. I think that hesitation has him hearing Ganon.
Yeah, he hears Ganon. He's gonna go left, right here, and he's gonna find out that door didn't open, and that's Zelda.
Ooh, Captain Green skipping the raft.
So that's what was in 7.
Now here's the thing. I don't know if he saw, and I don't know if he cares that one of the hints said sail not to save the princess, because those deceptive hints can really bite you if you think they're truthful.
Right.
I think I disagree with that. I disagree with him leaving it. I would have picked it up.
Because you never know.
Exactly.
Especially since I don't think he knows what the white sword item is. I mean,
only Garyon knows that.
Only Gary he saw a hint for it, but as you've said, that hint could be incorrect in 2 different ways.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it is kind of surprising that one would just at this point forego the raft. Yeah, it's unlikely to be needed. Hey, we found a green dungeon.
Vanilla 2 spot, I believe.
Like how I'm laying down on my notepad here. Like instead of dungeon numbers, they're just colors.
We're going on Kool-Aid logic.
I mean, we might as well be, because Darkfall's taking a death to that awful, awful room.
Clipping in that is not easy.
No.
Garyon now has 6 hearts. That may, while he's in this area, or that may push him to go back up. And look at the potion prices.
Is that 49?
That was 49. That is about as low as it gets, folks.
Okay, so that shopkeeper clearly has no idea how to price things properly, because that's only 5 rupees more expensive than the blue potion. It's like, dude, you're basically giving an extra potion away for free.
No, he knows exactly how to price it. He's going to have customers like crazy.
I mean, I guess you're right. That's true, too.
Captain Green about to pick up his ladder.
Indeed he is. He doesn't even know it yet. Meanwhile, Darkfall's back into 9. He's taking the staircases. I don't think he went up as far enough to find Ganon and Zelda yet.
He did not. Let's see if he spends his key in this room. Garyon did not go south in this room from what I saw.
Yeah. Pretty much because of that combat room. And he's going to walk into this room, which is key blocked and Patra blocked.
And ladder blocked.
And, well, yeah.
Sort of ladder blocked.
Sort of ladder blocked, but yeah. He says nope and he's out of there. He wants nothing to do with that.
So, folks, the way the game works, is he going to pick up the book? Is Captain Green going to get the book? He gets the book!
Why he picked that up, I have no idea, but he did.
it was on the path of the world map, and he didn't feel like doing Zarnak strats and just water walking away with it. Okay,
so we have a hit. Gleeok returns with the wand.
In theory.
He also apparently has the heart container.
In theory.
And Goma allegedly has the white sword, which is... Goma is 6?
Yes.
6. We don't know where 6 is.
We don't know what 6 is. Maybe the Green Man dungeon was 6.
It could have been... That's right, it could have been the green dungeon. The green dungeon, not level 9.
Speaking of not level 9, Garion has found the Bubble Pop 7.
Indeed. I wonder if he'll pick up the raft. So Darkfall's out of keys now.
But he's in a part of 9 where he gets shot.
Nice. Oh, there's a room that isn't terrible into level 9. Haven't seen many of those yet.
I really bet he wishes he had the arrows right now so he could use them on the Zolls and hopefully get some rupees.
Absolutely.
Or health.
Or, you know, just stop getting hit by the bubbles or have a weapon that doesn't care about bubbles.
Well, I mean, he does have bombs.
Yeah, but no one wants to use those on... Oh, he took a death. To the gel.
Rip.
Ouch.
Those things are surprisingly good at sniping, by the way.
I know! It's not just... I feel happy it's not just me.
Especially when they have more than, like, 2 HP.
Oh, gosh.
They're the most annoying enemy in the game.
Well, that and when keys have, like, more than one hit, it's like, forget it. I hate... Because they don't stop moving.
Exactly! We get a map. This is definitely not level 6.
No, that's probably a 3 or a 2.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Which means that... Yeah, which means, if it's 2, that means the item's gonna floor drop.
He could be in this room. He doesn't want it to be in this room.
No one wants him to be in that room.
He's probably just gonna try his hand at this again. Ooh, gets it.
Nice. Alright, so that's gonna be the segment to... I don't know, the top of the snake, the lamp, whatever. I don't even know. Oh, hi, Goma.
Goma block silvers. Make it happen.
Oh, that would be a thing.
Note that Darkfalls has not gone north yet. He still does not know that Ganon is required.
Hey, we got a bomb upgrade.
That's expensive.
That's
a wand.
That's a wand.
So the hint about wand and 8 is false.
Indeed, and Captain Green has the book too. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a bomb. We have a book that is not, and I repeat, not the boomstick and the wand.
Fire!
Wait a minute. Are we saying our green dungeon was 2?
Yes.
So 2 is in vanilla 2?
Yes.
Okay. Fred!
Also... Third!
Yeah.
More importantly, we know that there's a second item in 8 now.
That's true. Right, yeah. That's true, because we got the hint about the wand in 8. Well, the wand wasn't in 8.
Yeah. You see, that's the proper way to find out that a hint is wrong. You just find the item somewhere else.
It's like, well, this is definitely not 8. Oh, Darkfall's taking a death to an awful Patra room.
Ugh, I think I'd leave 9 at this point.
He has. He's saving instead of trying again, so... Oh, power block blue dungeon.
Quick, it's level 2! Oh, wait. We found that already.
Yes.
It's level 3.
Might be.
It has a start location like Second Quest 3.
Right. Hey, Dark Nuts! I haven't seen them all game. Kinda hoping not to, be quite honest.
I'd rather dead than wish robes, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, we've got more keys, though. Get the greens up to, I think that's 6 keys? 5.
That is 6. Yes. Also, folks, you're seeing a very important factor of the wand book combo. The wand beam damage always works first, then the fire.
Right. Hey, that's a truthful hint. Now,
I'm gonna find an arrow
over
gold man. That's what I do. You have another split dungeon.
Paul's
Some
going
sort.
into 9 again. He's
He-
spending a lot of time there.
He is hard gambling that he doesn't know that if he just goes north, he will find out Ganon's required.
Right. Yeah, he has 0 keys now, so he can't go this way.
Does he know about the Kanana key?
If he does, he didn't attempt to do it there.
Speaking of keys, Captain Green is down to 3 keys. Oh, 4 now. Whatever level this is, it is key hungry.
It is very key hungry. It's Aqua Mantis! Dude!
Aquamentus awaits with the... Oh, wait.
With the bombs, apparently.
Okay, then. That should be a hint.
I love Aqua Mantis. He's great. He's like completely harmless and so easy to kill. I love the guy.
He's a better roommate than Patcher, to be sure.
Chad is telling us that the blue dungeon, quote-unquote, has to be 8.
It's actually 5.
How do you...
Wait.
Okay.
We have Shuffle Dungeon text on, do we? No, we don't. Shuffle Dungeon text is not on, and we just got a hint Gomer creeps by a lake.
Yeah, no, so that's true. It actually would be 5 then.
Yep. Hint Shuffle is not on.
In Shuffle, yeah, no, so the location of the hit may be wrong, but the
dungeon it
dungeon
points
hint
to...
is correct.
Yes. Dark Falls has a map. We can see now that Zelda's in the corner.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Now, how do we know... Now, what is the logic that this is 8? I'm not familiar with that.
Don't know.
Have we seen the second item? Have we seen the heart container?
I haven't seen anything yet.
I think Captain Green should pick up this Triforce.
It's kind of surprised he isn't.
Apparently, we have a room count on 9, and there's 54 rooms, and there's the banana!
Oh, meringue.
He's gonna burn it with the wand.
No,
he's gonna pick it up. All hail.
Keep hailing, everybody. Dark Falls versus Patcher round at least 2.
Fight! Actually, he wishes he had the wand.
Yeah. Or the white sword.
Or both.
Or both. Hey, that's the white dungeon?
I think that's the ice dungeon. I'm gonna call it the
we'll
Ice
go with
Palace.
Ice is good.
Guys, we found Ice Palace! Let's go kill Cold Stare.
Hey, Ice Palace. Why do we bring that
And he has the fire rod! This is perfect!
Alright, that's it, I'm done. Good night, everybody!
We imagine a Link to the Past, guys.
Oh. Jeez. Okay.
So everybody's looking for silvers.
Well, Dark Falls is not. Well, he's looking. He's looking for anything because he doesn't know. He doesn't know Ganon is required, so he's just looking.
But where's he seen Zelda yet?
You know, because you have to go through that one door. All right, so let me see here. We found 1, 2, 4, 5, and 7.
Yes. We have a theory that 6 is maybe by a lake, sort of ish.
And I don't think we have any indication what Captain Green's in.
It's a dungeon.
Well, yes.
We know that much. He's down to 2 keys now.
You know,
Hi,
Gary
ladder
and-
block.
Sure. Like Gary and going through the green dungeon a bit more.
This Dodongo room, man.
Wow. Alright, so the bats do not die in 1 hit to the boomerang, which means they actually have 1 HP.
Rip. Rip boomerang.
Yeah.
Well, that's a
Dark
more
Falls.
favorable spawn for the Darknuts.
Dark Falls down to 1 heart. He has everyone's got the red ring, so 1 heart's not the worst thing in the world, but
Ooh. This is going to be important for Garion. He's probably about to pick up his wand here. He does not have the book. He will probably just use it liberally.
yeah.
We have a split dungeon of whatever this is.
Oh, I forgot that room had so many blue wizrobes in it.
Wizwobes.
Captain
We're
Green
hunting
uses-
Wizwobes.
Oh, Dark Falls finds the red candle in level 9, which means we have less of a chance that level 9 has the silver arrows.
You know, we're 40 minutes in, and we're talking about items. I'm going to give a tentative item recap. Here are the items we know for certain, and Captain Green is an 8. So we know for certain that Power Bracelet and Bow are in 1, Wand is in 2, Red Ring is in 4, Boomerang is in 5, and the Red Candle's in 9, the Book is on the coast, the Recorder's in Yarmos, and the White Sword's the ladder. Tentative information is... Oh, and we know the Raft is in 7 as well. Tentative information is White Sword in 6, Heart Container in 8.
Well, let me think here. Yeah, so there's none of the other required the items that have to be outside of 9 are left. So what do we have left? We've got the magic boomerang, the heart container, the silver arrows, which we need.
The Magic Key.
Magic key.
Runners want that.
Right. And those are, let me see, we've got... Yeah, so we've got those 4 items left. So, oh, and then 1 out of 9. We got 2 and 8, 1 out of 9, and then 6. So 4 items, right? And,
Yes.
And any one of those could be anywhere, because the items that are required in level 9, and hey, how about that's not the sailing spot, that's the 100...
That's the
Vanilla
northeast
Big
coast
Secret
spot. This has to be 3 or 6.
dark blue.
Clearly it's
I
1
think.
by the color. This is actually a big thing for Garion. If he picks up a map, we'll know instantly if this is 3 or 6.
Right, because one's going to be massively larger than the other one.
Yep. Also a truthful hint.
So, we found the Holy Grail rather quickly. Oh.
That sucks. Yeah, I think you take the heart there. You have Red Ring.
Yeah. So
That is
we
definitely
found-
8.
Yeah, definitely. So we found the red ring rather quickly. I'm sorry, the Holy Grail rather quickly. And then, as it turns out, the Holy Grail was a lie, and the real Holy Grail was the silver arrows, which we have not found yet,
So you're saying the bow was a cake?
apparently.
I would totally take a bow-shaped cake.
The bow, well, the bow was the poor choice. If we're making Holy Grail references.
I'm still waiting for the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch.
There you go. Gary, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the Triforce in the dark blue dungeon. We're gonna find out which one that is here real soon. He's got 1, 4, and 5, and he adds to it. That's 3. Right?
3. No, he has 1, 2, and 5. He has 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Right. He had 1, 4, and 5. Now he's got 1, 3, 4, and 5. Well, according to our tracker, anyway.
I don't think he's been in 5. I think it's Captain Green who has the Triforce in 5.
Oh, now it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, never mind.
Well, now that confirms we're in 3.
That is like a really deformed key.
Probably the item that he wants to see right now besides Silver's. Hi, Silver Boomerang.
No.
Right color, wrong item. Also wrong bottle. Also wrong model. Ooh, here we go.
We got him. We got him.
Garion may be our first. Garion is our first runner able to complete level 9. That's huge. We're also about to have complete knowledge of the seed, I believe.
Pretty close.
If this is the second item in 8, it is. It's the heart.
So the other item in 9 is, in fact, the magic key.
Yes, and with that, if I may, I'd like to do a full item rundown. Wait,
Go
hold on.
ahead. Wait.
Hold on. It is not necessarily the magic key. It could still be the white sword.
Oh, that's right.
Because level 1 has...
on 6.
Yes, because level 1 has power bracelet bow. Level 2 has wand. Level 3 has silvers. Level 4 has red ring. Level 5 has boomerang. Level 6 has white sword or magic key. Level 7 has raft. Level 8 has magic boomerang and heart container. Level 9 has red candle and white sword or magic key. Book is on the coast. Recorders on the Armos. Ladders on the white sword. And Ganon's required. This is good news for everyone. The old man's always lying. Except when he's not. How do you get to Ganon? That's the real question. Maybe you gotta go here.
So the Ganon roar is not a lie, right?
Yes. The Ganon roar does not lie. In spite of deceptive hints, the Ganon roar does not lie.
Okay, that
Speaking
would be
of the hidden.
That would be terrible.
There might actually be a direct path from Ganon to Zelda.
Well, we've got Ganon here, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, Garion, being the first one to face off against the blue pig with a good old-fashioned wooden sword and silver arrows.
I have this holy weapon of light, or rather, this holy weapon to defeat you with, and a piece of wood.
Basically, right? That's gonna take, what is it, 14, 15 hits?
15.
15, right. Trying
Captain
to get
Green
that
is not... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, just trying to get... There we go! Nicely
Garion.
done!
He has taken down the pig, and at the same time, Captain Green is about to find his silver arrows.
He's gonna be very happy with that.
No direct path to Zelda.
I mean, at this point, why wouldn't you just save, go back to start? Yeah.
Because if you can go straight there from Ganon's room, you go straight there from Ganon's room.
No, I agree, but once you go in there, once you went in that room, there was no point trying to bomb, because we know you can't bomb into the room, because it was required. Captain Green, second one into level 9 with the silver arrows.
And unfortunately, Dark Falls is in the wrong dungeon.
Yeah, well, unfortunately for Dark, he spent a lot of time trying to dig through level 9 and just did not... I don't even know if he found Zelda yet, but hey, Zelda had a key!
And with that key, Garion will be our first place finisher with an official time of 48:11.
Nicely done. Let's see if we can get Gary on in here. So we never did find level 6, did we?
No, we did not.
Nah, it doesn't matter. Nobody
probably
liked
on
level
Death
6 anyway.
It's probably on Death Mountain.
Yeah.
And it's been the lack of keys that's really been hurting Dark Falls.
Oh yeah, he's been ramming his head into those key doors for quite some time, unfortunately. Captain Green jumping into the Ganon room. He's gonna fight the pig with his wooden sword. He's got a stun lock going. 2, 3. Oh, he's got it.
Well, speaking of
keep it going. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, speaking of jumping, we do have Gary and Old Wolf in the room with us. GG to you, sir.
Congratulations. Well played. So, how about finding that level 9 in like the first 2 minutes?
Yeah, that was pretty cool to find 9 that quick. Usually I'm constantly searching for it.
So, as we were discussing, the Holy Grail, quote-unquote, might have said the bow, but clearly deceptive hints, it was the silver arrows.
I don't see how. I didn't have the silvers when I went into 9.
It was
The required Ganon.
Oh,
okay.
okay. Sorry, I didn't catch that.
No problem.
The other thing is, you were actually the last of the 3 runners to go into 9 with the bow.
Oh, wow, really?
Yes, both runners went to 1, but got the first item, bounced back to 4, got the red ring and some keys, and then went back to 1. Whereas you went into 1 after both of the other runners had already gone in there.
Oh, wow, I'm surprised I took first then.
Well, just want to report, Captain Green has found Zelda and is finished in second place with an official SRL time of 50 minutes and 24 seconds.
GG's to Captain Green. Gary, the thing that helped you out the most was actually, you seem to be more... You didn't seem to find levels 2, 5, or 8.
I did find 2. It was at Vanilla 2.
Okay, you did find
Yes,
2.
it was.
I missed that. But you ended up going into the dungeon, that was 3, that had the silvers, you ended up going in there before either of the other runners did.
Oh, okay. I was wondering how that worked out, that I was last one into 9 and still won.
And you also had the knowledge of ladder earlier, which I don't think was required, but it still helps.
I don't think it was required, but it did help.
Yeah.
And keys.
And keys, yeah. Getting more keys early was a big difference. For instance, Dark Falls here has unfortunately dug level 9 every way except the way to find Zelda.
Oh, man.
So, because he didn't want to use his keys there, so he took that staircase in the was it like the second room in?
Yeah, it was like
And,
3 rooms.
Yeah, and he just never went up in that room and never found the old man blocking the door, as it were. But let's see here. We are also joined by Captain Green. Whenever he unmutes his microphone, it says doesn't have permission to talk. Well, let me see if I can help that. Try talking now.
Thank you. Got it.
Yay! Captain Green, welcome, welcome. Congratulations on finishing second.
Thank you. And
this was-
GG to Garion for the first.
GG to you as well, Captain Green.
So we were just joking about how, you know, the Holy Grail item may have been the bow, but let's be honest, it was really the silver arrows.
Yeah, that was the thing that took me forever to find.
I'm gonna argue keys were also the silver grail.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Dark Falls has been having... Both you and Gary seem to have had a lot less key issues than Dark Falls has.
Yeah, I actually started clearing a bunch of rooms, even though I knew I didn't need to, just to try and get key drops.
Dark Falls is going back into 9, probably to go north to the room that leads to Ganon and then Zelda, probably learn of his fate that he will need the silver arrows.
Yeah.
I was starting to worry that
Go ahead.
Sorry. I was starting to worry that the hint that the silvers were elsewhere might have been deceptive, because I was down to only 2 dungeons left, and so
Right.
luckily...
We narrowed it down to White Sword or Magic Key in 9.
Okay.
Yeah, we found Dark Falls found the red candle in 9. So after we found the silvers, in 3, no one ever found 6. Dark Falls just walks over, stabs the old man, and leaves. After finding out that Zelda is in fact required.
Yup.
Or I mean Ganon, but whatever.
Hey, Zelda is required. He's playing at Zelda.
Exactly.
So what was the level on the corner of Candle Row? Because I only have it marked as a question mark.
7.
7.
Oh, and it does in fact look like Dark Falls is going to dot quit. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of the race today. Again, GG to everybody here. So, yeah, so how I guess because I've never played these flag sets before, I have to ask, how annoying is it to go into a dungeon, have no idea what shape it is or what level it is?
Pretty annoying to me.
Yeah, same here. That's why you see me pick up, I think I pulled 3 Triforces just to find out where I was.
Yeah, I pulled 4 of them.
The one thing that can help, though, is the hints for the level, like where they are. Like, when I saw Aquamentus awaits somewhere, then I knew I was in level 8, so that's the one thing that can be helpful there.
Right.
I will not go on a diatribe again.
Yeah, poor Asoa here has his very strong feelings about shapes and shuffle dungeon start rooms.
Y'all know what it is.
My opinion is those 2 flags should not be allowed to work together.
Thank you. Thank you. There's only one. Correction. There is one instance where it's okay, and that's if you have to choose between that and one hit KO.
True.
And Dark Falls joining us in the commentaries booth. Hello, Dark Falls.
Burn the wizards. Just burn them all.
Yeah.
Well, we did get a book pickup, so that's quite possible.
We did get a book pickup, yes. Wanted to ask about that. Why did we pick up the book? Was it actually just because it was in the way?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I had no idea. I hadn't seen the coast item yet, so that world wrap was the first time I saw it, and I figured might as well just grab it. Because I didn't even have the wand at that point, and I wasn't expecting to get a wand, so it was just kind of silly.
Gotcha. Okay. So, Dark, yeah, unfortunately, the biggest issue was both other runners went north in that third room in level 9 as soon as possible and discovered that Ganon was required rather quickly.
Yeah, it was my strategy that backfired this time that I typically use, as I told you beforehand.
Yes, right, the searching through level 9 to get everything, absolutely. Just unfortunate not having enough keys.
Yeah, that was my comment in the IRC want to buy key.
I saw that.
Yeah, key starve seeds and wizard seeds are not my friend.
Yeah.
No.
We also knew it was
No.
either Magic Key or White Sword. That was the other item in 9.
Oh, wonderful.
So your choices were Dig 9 or Dig 6. Neither of which is a good option.
No.
Where the heck was the bomb hole in that pink level?
At start. To the right.
Ah, okay. So
Which
yeah,
one was the pink level? Because I don't know that I found it.
That was
Well,
level 7 on Candle Row, and it had the raft.
Oh, okay. The level that I didn't get very far in.
Yes.
Right.
That was a frustrating one. I ended up pretty close to full clearing it, I think.
Why
I would
wasn't I
like to-
mostly looking for keys, and then I just got frustrated and just left again?
I would like to ask why the raft was not picked up.
I realized it was a mistake after I did it, because I had a hint that said sail not to save the princess, but then I realized that's not necessarily 100% true, so... It was definitely a mistake not to pick it up.
We were talking about how it's like, well, he has the hint, but that may be a lie, so I would have picked it up, but then yeah, I just kind of figured.
Yeah, I realized afterwards, like a minute later, I marked it on my map as raft is there, just in case I did eventually need to go back and pick it up.
Right, and you know, it's still such a low chance the raft is really going to be required that it would have just been unlucky if that had been the case, but
Yeah, it was definitely a mistake, though.
We need to send a sleuth back into the seed to find 6.
Yeah, I when I got the bow, I didn't even notice I got it. I kind of walked into a 1 and grabbed the Triforce and left. I'm like, oh, that's level 1. I'll go back in, and then the bow popped on me.
yeah, I forget who found the bow first, but whoever it was, like, went into level 9, and we're all like, wait, he got the bow? When did that happen?
That was probably me.
I think you were the first one, followed quickly by Captain Green and then Gary in about a minute or two later.
Yeah.
All 3 of you were in 9 in under, like, 15 minutes. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
it was
sure.
Just trying to save keys bit me in the ass this time.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
right before I went into 9, I went and bought 2 keys, so I was like, what else am I going to spend this money on?
Yeah, I
Oh.
bought 2 keys also, and it didn't work.
One of you Canaan keyed up through that room. Who was that?
I believe
Yeah.
that was Captain
Alien,
Green.
right?
I
Was
did
it
that.
Captain Green?
Yeah.
That was right. Yeah, that was lovely play.
Yeah, and then unfortunately I still needed a key, so I had to leave and go buy one. But
Right. So I don't know. Any other thoughts on this scene, everybody? You're all here.
Thankfully, it was kind of a showcase this week due to outside circumstances. So
Yes.
looking forward to one more week.
Good old-fashioned American holidays where traffic in certain areas of the world is insanely stupid right now.
Hey, look, Canada had theirs on Sunday, okay?
Yes, see, a weekend.
I thought theirs was yesterday.
Yeah,
Nah,
that
it's
might have
July 1st is Canada Day.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Look, they
that
both
was
can't-
Sunday.
And also, look, they can't both be on weekends. I just didn't want it to be on a Wednesday.
been. Yeah, really, right?
All right. Well, thank you both for the commentary, and thank you to my two other runners. It was a fun race. Sorry I got killed by the wizards so much.
Don't worry about it. It was great. It was interesting to watch. It's definitely hard to keep track of all the dungeons when you have no idea which one you're actually in. But thankfully, Asoa here was able to guess them a little more accurately than I ever could. So.
Well, what I was doing was I was going in and grabbing a Triforce. It was one of the first 3 or 4 levels. I was going to go back in, look for the item, and then that's when I was grabbing the first couple Triforces I found. And then I got the boat, and I was like, I don't really need much else.
Until you do.
Right.
I know when I left to go find silvers, I was hoping that that wasn't a deceptive hint about silvers were elsewhere.
Yeah. That would have been amazing if the silvers had actually been in 9, because Dark definitely dug 9 a lot.
Yeah, I want to say I was 9 for at least 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It seems like you were the majority of your time in the seed was spent at 9.
So where were silvers actually?
Level 3.
I don't know where that one was. I didn't
That
find it.
was Vanilla 100 Seeker up in the northeast.
Okay.
As far away as humanly possible.
Yeah, basically, the exact opposite of where you started from.
So pretty much where I stopped when I was up there. All right. Well,
Yes.
thank you for the restream. Everyone have a great night. Happy 4th tomorrow.
Happy 4th of July, Dark, and again, thank you, and thank everyone for going ahead and racing in this impromptu exhibition match, and giving JSR the chance to actually participate next week. You guys are a pretty cool group, and that's awesome.
He's a cool guy and doesn't afraid of anything.
Indeed. All right, so any final thoughts as we wrap up here?
Just GG's to everyone, and thanks for watching, and looking forward to next week.
Yeah, GG to everybody, and thanks for the restream and commentary and tracking.
Very welcome. Quick shout outs to our awesome tracker, Melee Wizard, who's right on top of things on this seed. Really love it. Great work, man. Our restreamer, Wolfman 2000. Awesome work as always. Hey, Soa, any. I am saying that right?
It's Alsoa.
I'm so sorry. I've been screwing that up all night. Also, any final thoughts on this seed?
Well, yes, I have to allocate points. Okay, so 1,000 points to the Wizrobes for being the way they were, 1 billion points to the keys because they didn't exist, and then 5,000 points to each of our runners, which means the winner is the book.
As always, because, the book is, in fact, the most important item in the game. So, absolutely. Well, everybody, in about 40 minutes, right here on Randomania, there will be the Zelda 2 Adventure of Link Randomizer Max Rando Tournament Finals Game 2. Could be the last match, could be the second of 3 matches. We'll find out. But join us back here right at 9 o'clock for that match. On behalf of everybody here on the Randomania Networks, my name has been OPT Lawyer. Have a good night, everybody.